The basic premises of this comedy is it's about a guy on trial named Larry Henderson. He's on trial for the murder of his wife. And it's a whodunit sort of thing. It's a mockumentary, I feel like, in response to a lot of the crime documentaries that have been out. You know, The Staircase, which I was obsessed with for years, Making a Murder, all these things that have become really popular in our culture today, is kind of, I think, a comedic twist on those ideas. I play Caroline Keene, who is a prosecuting attorney in this case. She's running for district attorney of this little town called East Peck. So in her mind, she needs to be very assertive. Also, she's also has a wonderful Southern side to her. So she tries to keep it all together and be, very Southern and respectful of others and all those things. But she's very assertive. And this case for her means a lot because she feels like if she can try a murder case and be successful at that, then there's hands down no way she's not going to be district attorney of East Peck. So she has a lot on the line to win this case, and she's going to do whatever it takes to win it. Caroline Keene has a couple of scenes with Josh Segal, opposing counsel, who's defending Henderson in this case, and once again, it's left very ambiguous as to how she feels about him. She's being very assertive again, and how she corresponds with him. However, you get the idea that she might be into him sexually, even though she's kind of mean to him all at the same time. So there's a lot going on in her head that is yet to be explored. I'm a little scared to explore it. I think Caroline Keene thinks that defense counsel should just pack it up and head back to New York. I think she thinks that Josh Segal is in way over his head, doesn't know what he's doing. She's leaps and bounds ahead of him in terms of prosecuting this case. And also his little rat pack that he's got with him, his little peanut gallery. I think she's probably looking down on them quite a lot. But she would probably feel that way, in a case against the highest of the high. Like, I think she would look down on anybody. But in this particular situation, I think she feels like she's going to win no problem. John Lithgow has a wonderful take on his character, Larry Henderson, that he plays in the show. He's hilarious. He's very kooky, very aloof. Says things that make you think, oh my gosh, you did it. But then he has this wonderful sweet size, and he likes to roller skate or whatever it is he wants to do. So he also has two very ambiguous sides to him. But he'll say things like, oh, he loved being with his cellmate, and he's like, although he's a very bad person. Like, you don't know what he's thinking, and really if he did it, because he seems too mild-mannered to have done it. But then he'll say things that make you think, oh dear, you killed your wife. Working with Jeff Blitz has been a dream. He's amazing, so genuine and kind, and he is a director who knows how to give a note well to the actor. He knows how to deliver the note, but also he can give a note that's very obscure, and a note that gave me several notes today that I hadn't even thought about, which is always really fun when you're an actor, because you feel like when you're working on your material, you're kind of exploring most avenues for your character to go down in a scene. But he has a very quirky, a different outlook on maybe where these characters are going to go. And he gave me some great ideas about making her more ambiguous as a person, stuff that I hadn't thought of at all. And that's really wonderful when you feel like you have a director in the lead that's helping you make your character more well-rounded, and that you're understanding her more and adding more depth to her. So I'm very thankful to have worked with him on this project.